got a problem, bring it to my mom. I need advice about a situation, ask my mom. My posse had to go get money, so I asked my mom. Call her for love and nurturing, cause she was made by God. Thank you for raising me. Thank you for praying for me. Thank you for all of the things that you did, the path that was paved for me. Ain't no conditions with love.
Some conversations we were never taught how to have.
Some feelings we were told to ignore or figure out on our own.
And some truths were never spoken at all.
But what happens when we stop avoiding them?
When we stop pretending and actually say what we feel.
When we face what's been passed down without understanding.
This isn't about being perfect.
It's about being honest.
And allowing truth to do what it was always meant to do.
Heal. This is a space
where voices are heard and wisdom is still growing.
This is rooted in truth.
I'm a mother, a grandmother, and a minister. I've spent my life teaching the Word of God, guiding others, and standing firm in what I believed was right. I come from a generation where things were very clear. You listened. You respected authority. You followed direction. And there wasn't always space for discussion. And at the time, I believed that was the right way. I believed I was doing what was best, what was necessary, what would protect my child. But as I watch my daughter, and now my granddaughter, I'm seeing something differently. I didn't do everything wrong, but I didn't do everything right either. I gave structure. I gave discipline. I gave direction. But sometimes, I didn't give understanding. And that matters more than I realized. Because understanding is what builds connection, not just obedience. And now, I'm learning something I didn't expect to learn at this stage in my life. That growth doesn't stop just because you're older. It doesn't stop because you've raised your children. And it doesn't stop because you think you've already figured things out. I'm learning how to listen differently. I'm learning how to see things from another perspective. And I'm learning how to allow healing, even in areas I didn't know needed it. That's what rooted in truth means to me. It means being honest about what was, so something better can grow. It means allowing grace, not just in what we teach, but in how we grow together. And it means understanding that even as a mother, I can still learn, I can still change, and I can still be part of the healing.
I'm a mother, but I'm also a woman who is still healing. I'm recently divorced, and that experience changed me in ways I wasn't prepared for. It forced me to sit with myself, to face things I had ignored, and to build a real relationship with God, not just one based on routine or what I was taught growing up. Now, I'm raising an 18-year-old daughter and an 8-year-old son, while still learning how to navigate my own life. And that's not easy, because I'm constantly trying to balance what I believe, what I've experienced, and what I want differently for my children. I love God, but I never want my children to feel like religion is something being forced on them, instead of something they choose to build for themselves. My relationship with joy is very intentional, because I didn't always have that growing up. I was told what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. But I didn't always have space to express how I felt, and that stayed with me. So I made a decision. My children will have a voice. Not the same voice at every age, but a voice that grows with them. Because I don't want obedience without understanding. I want wisdom. I don't want fear-based decisions. I want intentional ones. And sometimes, that means having conversations that are uncomfortable. Sometimes that means guiding instead of controlling, even when it would be easier to just say no. That's what rooted in truth means to me. It means leading with honesty, even when it's hard. It means creating space for growth, even when I'm still growing myself. And it means trusting God enough to guide my children without trying to control everything around them. I'm not a perfect mother, but I'm a present one. And every day, I'm learning how to love them better.
I just turned 18, and everyone keeps acting like that means I'm supposed to have everything figured out. But the truth is, I don't. I'm in this weird space where I'm not a kid anymore, but I'm not fully an adult either. I'm trying to figure out life, love, decisions, consequences, and honestly, who I even am when nobody's telling me who to be. Sometimes I feel misunderstood, like people hear me, but they're not really listening to me. They see my age, but they don't always see my heart, and that can be frustrating. Because I'm not trying to be difficult, I'm trying to understand. My relationship with my mom, it's different. It's not perfect. We don't always agree, and yeah, sometimes it gets tense. But it's real. She gives me space to talk, even when she doesn't agree with what I'm saying. And that matters more than I think she even realizes. Because there are a lot of people my age who don't feel like they have a voice at all. And even when I push back, or question things, I know I'm still being heard. I'm learning that growing up isn't just about making your own decisions. It's about understanding them. And that's not something you figure out overnight. That's what rooted in truth means to me. It means I can be honest, even when I don't have all the answers. It means I can question things without being shut down. And it means I can grow without feeling like I have to be perfect first. I'm still figuring it out, but at least I'm not figuring it out alone.
Well, now you've met us,
Not just who we are.
But how we think.
and how we're still growing.
We don't have everything figured out.
But we're learning.
And we're choosing to do it together.
This is a space where conversations happen.
The real ones.
The ones that challenge you and change you. So now we want to hear from you.
Which one of us do you relate to the most?
And what kind of conversations are you ready to have that maybe you've been avoiding?
And if you're ready to start conversations like these,
Make sure you grab your Rooted in Truth cards.
And take a look at the collection. Because what we carry,
and what we say.
Should reflect what we're growing through.
And don't
don't
forget
forget
to
to
subscribe.
because this is just the beginning.
Made by God.